Have you ever been in a season of life where it feels like nothing is moving? Your prayers seem to go unanswered. The doors you're knocking on stay firmly shut. Maybe relationships have dried up, or your career has hit a plateau. You look around, and all you see is emptiness, and you start to wonder, God, where are you? Why am I here? Why does it feel so barren? It's a lonely, confusing place to be. But what if I told you that the very place that feels empty, the place that feels like a spiritual desert, is exactly where God has hidden your greatest blessing? Today, we're going to talk about unearthing unexpected blessings in those barren seasons. We often make the mistake of thinking that God's silence means His absence. When we don't feel His presence or see His hand moving, we assume He's abandoned us. But what if that silence is actually part of His strategy? In the book of Isaiah, chapter 45, verse 3, God says, "I will give you the treasures of darkness, riches stored in secret places." Think about that. Treasures aren't always found out in the open, sparkling in the sunlight. Some of the most valuable treasures are hidden in the dark, in the quiet, in what we perceive as barren seasons. This means that even when you can't see anything happening on the surface, God is at work underneath. He's moving things, preparing things, and setting you up for what's next. Your barren season isn't a sign of His absence. It's a sign that He's working in a way you can't yet see. Another powerful thing God does in our barren seasons is shift our roots. Think about a tree. When there's plenty of rain and water on the surface, its roots don't need to go very deep. But when a drought comes and the surface dries up, the tree is forced to send its roots deeper and deeper in search of water. It's the same with us. If life was always easy, if we were always comfortable, we would learn to depend on our circumstances, our jobs, our relationships. But when God allows the things around us to dry up, He's not trying to harm us. He's redirecting our roots. He's inviting us to go deeper in our dependency on Him. The prophet Jeremiah wrote about this. In chapter 17, he says a blessed person is like a tree planted by the water, whose roots go deep. Even in a year of drought, it doesn't worry, and it never fails to bear fruit. Your drought isn't meant to destroy you. It's designed to strengthen your roots in God, so that you can bear fruit in any season. Barren seasons also prepare you for bigger responsibility. Sometimes, God has to hide you in order to prepare you. Look at the heroes of the Bible. Before David became a king, he spent years in obscurity, tending sheep in the wilderness, running for his life. Before Joseph was promoted to second in command of all Egypt, he endured betrayal, false accusation, and years in a prison cell. Before the prophet Elijah called down fire from heaven on Mount Carmel, he lived by a brook that eventually dried up, forcing him to trust God for his next meal. These weren't periods of punishment. They were periods of preparation. God was shaping their character, testing their faith, and building their reliance on Him. If you feel like God is hiding you right now, if you feel unseen and forgotten, take heart. It could be that He is preparing you for a greater purpose than you can imagine. Your barren season isn't a demotion. It's your training ground. When everything is stripped away, things become crystal clear. God allows barren seasons to reveal what we couldn't see when life was crowded and noisy. When the comforts and distractions are gone, people's true intentions are often revealed. You see who is really for you. More importantly, your own faith is exposed. You see where your foundations are weak and where they are strong. You discover hidden strengths you never knew you had. Sometimes, what God is protecting you from is far bigger than what you are praying for. He might be stripping away a relationship or a job to protect you from future heartbreak or a toxic environment. Remember the story of Hagar in Genesis? She was in the wilderness with her son. Their water was gone, and she was ready to give up and die. But then, the Bible says God opened her eyes, and she saw a well of water. The well was there the whole time. She just couldn't see it through her tears and despair. Your blessing, your provision, your answer might be right there next to you. You just need to ask God to open your eyes to see what He's already provided. One of the most exciting things about God is that He specializes in bringing life from barren places. It's His signature move. The Bible is filled with stories that follow this pattern. Sarah was barren, well past childbearing age, and yet God gave her a son, Isaac, the father of a nation. Hannah was barren and heartbroken, crying out to God in the temple, and He gave her a son, Samuel, one of Israel's greatest prophets. Elizabeth was barren and old, and God gave her a son, John the Baptist, who would prepare the way for Jesus Himself. This pattern teaches us something profound. Where there is barrenness, God is preparing a breakthrough. Where there is emptiness, God is getting ready to create something new. So if you feel empty, if you feel barren, if you feel stuck in a place of impossibility, get ready. You are in the perfect position for a miracle. Birthing is coming. Finally, remember this: your barren season is building your testimony. Every powerful story of God's faithfulness begins with a test. Every testimony of breakthrough begins with a barren season. One day, you are going to look back on this difficult time, and you will say, "I didn't understand it back then. It was painful, it was confusing. But now, see what God was doing. I see how He was shaping me, how He was protecting me, how He was setting me up for the blessing He had in store." Your pain is becoming a powerful message of hope for someone else. Your season of delay is becoming a story of God's perfect timing. Your wilderness is becoming a weapon you can use to remind the enemy of God's power and faithfulness. Your story isn't over yet. God is turning your test into a testimony. So if you're in that place right now, feeling stuck, feeling barren, feeling forgotten, please do not give up. Before God promotes you, before He blesses you, He often brings you through a quiet, seemingly empty place. He doesn't do it to hurt you, but to prepare you. He's strengthening your roots, shaping your character, and clearing your vision. God is not done with your story. Your barren season is not the end. It is the very soil where God is planting His biggest miracles. Get ready to unearth some unexpected blessings. Thank you for watching. If this message encouraged you, please like, share, and subscribe for more content to help you on your journey of faith.